This segment is sponsored by Kent District Library. It's hard to believe it's been 5 years since the KDL Bookmobile first hit the streets of Kent County, delivering books and entertainment and information to families and children in communities and neighborhoods where access to the library may be a challenge. Well, today we're going to meet three people who have a job that I envy. They are all drivers of the Bookmobile, and we're going to start with a tour. So let's go on inside. All right, we're going to begin with Hannah Molds, and we are inside this beautiful Bookmobile. Give us the tour.
Yes, welcome to the Bookmobile. So as you can see, you enter up these stairs here, and when you're ready to check out, we can check you out here at the station in the front or in the back. We have stuff for all ages here on the truck. As you can see, our materials kind of go to our younger ages as you go down. So the picture books are nice and accessible for the kids on the bottom. But we have everything that you could think of in here. We've got large print materials, we have materials not in English, we have nonfiction, fiction. We try to cater to all of the populations that we serve.
You do serve everybody on board, but you have a sweet spot, right? A focal age that you go for.
That is true. So yes, we do serve all ages, but our primary focus is 0 to 5, and we really strive to make that love of the library happen young so that we can have our patrons come into the doors and stay and love the library for the rest of their lives. So we really work with preschoolers a lot. And over here in the back, for when we are at places where people might not have time to sign up for a library card, or maybe they're not from Kent County, we have little free library books as well. We try to make sure that nobody goes home empty-handed on the Bookmobile anytime.
Next, Joanne Houston Swanson here to talk about access. I mentioned it that this Bookmobile really travels to parts of our community where access may be a challenge, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So we go to some of the farther reaches of the county. That's where our service area kind of stops and starts. And so there are lots of different levels of access as well. Sometimes there's a physical mobility issue, and we have the ability to get people on board the Bookmobile with this lift, whether it's a walker or someone who's just unsteady on the stairs or in an actual wheelchair. We make sure that they can come on board the Bookmobile that way. But sometimes it's about transportation or what adult is home with you. So we'll go to some of the mobile homes or the apartment complexes where there are large concentrations of families with children, where access to the library just isn't possible, even if it's only about a mile away.
Let's talk about partnerships, because that is a critical piece to this Bookmobile experience.
100% it is. So when we first began, we had partnerships with some of the organizations that really made this Bookmobile possible, like Steelcase and the Fry Foundation and J&H. Gas and Oil. And so now we just really partner with so many of the organizations that are part of the safety net here for our shared community members. Bright Beginnings in the Kent ISD, Wedgwood Christian Services and Bethany Services, and a lot of the school districts as well, like Godfrey Lee, and some of those other organizations that build up around that, like the Kent County Essential Needs Task Force. So anything you can think of that has to do with aligning services and making sure people can be successful and lifelong learners, that's what we're about.
Kevin Camerad and his good pal Moby here now to talk about programming. It is so much more than just the books, isn't it, this Bookmobile?
Yes. Well, in addition to obviously bringing the library, we bring programming, and that sometimes has puppets. Not all the time. Not all the time. Yeah, but we want to really customize what we're doing, and so story times, reading, songs. Hannah, she should have brought the ukulele with her today. Wow. Yeah, she sometimes plays, and we make videos sometimes too. But yeah, exactly. The concept is, like you said, to bring it, to be spontaneous too, because we really got to be in the moment on the road. We love to follow the themes of what the partners want us to do, so we really try to customize that.
And so, give me some examples of programming.
Yeah. So, like I said, with the Bright Beginnings, we'll do songs and puppets that fit their themes. We love to bring activities, so we bring a lot of hands-on materials. Recently, at one of the apartment complexes, Joanne had this whole gingerbread kind of tree and creating, in all ages too, because it's not only for little kids. It's based on the partnership of what we're doing.
All right, well, we want to let folks know you can find out where this great Bookmobile is going to be. It's all, the schedule is available on the website. It's kdl.org. Check it out. Thanks, all of you, and congratulations on 5 years.
Yeah! Happy birthday to us, the community, all of us!